Hi guys, today we're taking a look at Blast, an Ethereum Layer 2 scaling solution that has attracted over 2 billion in total value locked over the last couple months and secured more than $20 million in funding from the likes of Paradigm and Standard Crypto. Before we jump in, remember we have a private Discord where we discuss all these things in detail. We have over 500 members who are really experienced in the airdrop space, and we have made a lot of money together in 2023, sharing selflessly all information and in real time. If you want to be on top of the game, you just need to be around experienced people. Simple as that. Now let's see what Blast has to offer. Really quick refresher on Blast, they are developed by the same team behind Blur, the NFT marketplace that has conducted some of the biggest airdrops in crypto history. And they're also partnered with Pyth, and this is especially important if you're a Pyth staker, because as you can see, you have some free tokens waiting for you in some of these dApps. And utilizing their dApps, you can potentially qualify for future Pyth airdrops, which we can expect. Now, regarding what is the special thing about Blast is that they actually have the native rebasing on their layer 2, which means that your assets are generating 4% APY on ETH and 5% on stablecoins. However, this is not much, but a nice bonus. More importantly, we can utilize some of their dApps, but the easiest way to just get Blast Layer 2 in your MetaMask, if you're using MetaMask, go to some of the dApps, connect the wallet, and you will see the prompt to add to MetaMask. If you're using Rabbi, you will automatically have the chain added to your wallet. Now, from February 29th, that their mainnet has launched, you can actually generate points in two ways. One way is to simply bridge funds over to Blast, and every block you will have more amount of points based on your volume. Next one is you can use the dApps. However, this dApps usage is a bit different because projects are individually assigning you points based on the amount that you have used. And the third way you can do is from invites. So 16% of all the points your invites earn, you get that, and 8% of the invites that they invite. Also, from March 13th, we will have multipliers on Blast, which means that until these points become redeemable on May, you will have ability to get extra. So maximum of 13 multipliers will be in place. And lastly, you also have the ability to see all of these in their website. So the dApps that are using the airdrop criteria are listed here. And you can also see the percentage that they have already distributed to their users. Usually this is manual, so this depends on every dApp, but you definitely want to use the one that has a lot of this utilization ratio. Lastly, if you want to actually send funds to Blast, you can use their official bridge, and you can also use Orbiter, which currently has a campaign that you generate extra points by bridging to and from Blast. Keep in mind, however, if you're going to use something else than official bridge, you're likely not getting the points from the points program for bridging. So if you're using a lot of funds, you would definitely want to use the official bridge, even though it's Ethereum mainnet gas, and that has been going really, really crazy for the last couple of weeks. Now, regarding the dApps that we can use on Blast, we have Orbit, Pack, Ring, and Thruster. These are some of the biggest TVL on Blast currently. And you have the old favorite Zeroland, which is actually rewarding Pyth stakers, which we will explore now. So if you're already in Zeroland, maybe you have deployed something on Manta, you can see on their airdrop.zeroland.xyz, you can see the points that you have already accumulated. It's very simple tasks such as verifying Discord. If you're a Pyth staker, you can also verify your stake by connecting EVM wallet on staking page. But most importantly, the biggest amount of points you will generate from actually using the platform. So you can also use any Zksync or Manta, but you can double up on your points by using Blast. In this way, you will supply and borrow liquidity on their platform. And it's very straightforward. As you can see, they're one of the partners, and they will also give you the golden airdrop points that we've talked about before. So it's very straightforward. You just connect your wallet, you go to their platform, and this is amazing because their supply APY is bigger than the borrow APY, which means that looping strategies on Zeroland actually make sense. Usually you have higher APY for borrowing than lending. Therefore, if you want to generate points, you're going to lose some money. But here, looping strategies work. So how this would work, you would simply swap into your USDB, which means if you have ETH on Blast from bridging, you simply swap it on a DEX such as Thruster. And once you have your USDB, you simply supply it here, and then you borrow the same USDB, and then you can simply loop the process to increase both your points, which means you have more volume, and the yield, because there's a positive difference between supplying and borrowing on Zeroland currently. Next up, we have Pack Finance, and I need to make sure that this is not a bug in the UI because it was literally 4% supply APY on a stablecoin, and now it's 40 almost. So yeah, definitely check this out at the time of seeing this because this is the best yield on Blast currently, if it's actually not a bug or a glitch. So yeah, they also have a points program here that you can participate in, and with a huge total value locked over 400 million, we can expect that they're not actually gonna rug anytime soon. Also, there's Orbit, a similar thing. They also have a points program. You can generate their Orbit token, and you can also supply your ETH or USDB on the platform at a bit smaller APY. As you can see, there's only about 7.7 on USDB and less than 2% on ETH. However, you can also stake the Orbit token that you generate, so this is kind of a looping, let's call it like that. And lastly, we have DEXs. The Thruster one, of course, also has the Thruster credits coming soon. Could be one of the multipliers, perhaps, in the future, but you can utilize the simple swap feature here. And you also have Ring Exchange, which lets you generate their points also from simply depositing funds on the platform. However, you're not getting any yield here. You're only generating their ring points. So if you're into that, go wild. And you can also swap on the platform. As you can see, this is a pure Uniswap fork. So yeah, they weren't very creative with this one. Lastly, if you want to trade futures and derivatives, you can find that on Scene Futures. They are very, very promising futures DEX built that is backed by likes of Pantera, Polychain, Standard Crypto, even Bybit. So this is probably your best bet for derivatives. They have triple reward system as well, like many others. So you have gold from dApps, the normal blast points, and their Odyssey campaign as well. And that's a wrap on all things Blast for today. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you like the content and you want to support the channel, consider liking and subscribing with bell notifications on due to time sensitivity of most of our information. And we're waiting for you in our Discord. 2024 is shaping up to be the biggest airdrop year so far, and maximum utilization is impossible without proper information. We have made a lot of great things together in 2023 and 2024 with an extra airdrop tracking application to help keep you organized along the journey.